Have you ever wanted to continue your evening fishing session under a popping cork, but you couldn't see it anymore because of the darkness? Hi guys, I'm Andre with Sayline Fishing Channel, and I have a solution for that. Let's dig right in. The concept is almost the same as for the popping cork, but this one works during the daytime. So what do you do when it gets really dark outside? You still want to spend some time on the water, and you still want to use a bobber, but you won't be able to see it. Now, one option is to shine a light on something like this, but that's not gonna work. And most of the times, if you have waves, so I bought from Amazon some PVA bobbers that have this little stick that you break, and you put it back inside the antenna of the bobber, and then you stick it back in. I'll show you when the time comes, but I can't stand the ones that have battery. They look so rudimentary, and these ones are actually user-friendly. The concept is the same, like I said, of a popping cork. So it has two ends, two swivels at each end. Then it has a loop. It's a axis of it, and basically the popping cork, the cork is moving freely on the axis. I got some of this nylon coated wire. This is size 3, I believe. But anyway, this is size 3, so then you have to match with the size 3 sleeve for crimping. I'm gonna cut about 8-inch long from this wire, and I'll crimp the ends. I'll put in the swivels, cutting about 8 inches of this wire, adding a swivel and making the loop here to encompass, to enclose the swivel nicely right here. You can crimp this all the way to the edges. So you have the first part. Now, I will take one of these bobbers, run the line through it, through this little eyelet, and basically you started forming your rig. Grab 1 ounce, half ounce, grab half ounce weight, sliding weight. The bobbers are about 2/3 of an ounce, so that's 20 grams. Half an ounce will do just fine. Remember, you also have some bait at the end of it, and these are for larger bait type applications. To finish it up, you do the same thing as you did at the other end. So first the sleeve, then the swivel. Put the thread, the wire back through the sleeve, like this, and then crimp it. You can crimp all the way to the edges. Since this is not monofilament, it will not bother it. So there you have it. This is how it looks like. Through comparison, like I said, you still have two ends that you will connect the braid or the main line to the leader on this popping cork, and you will do the same thing here, the braid or the main line, and then the leader at this end. What it does, just allows the bobber to move freely for this amount of space. I've noticed that if you use monofilament, like 40 pounds, 50 pounds monofilament instead of the wire, the movement of the weight and the bobber itself, when you throw it, when you cast it, and then you retrieve, or you just sometimes just jerk it, it will crinkle the line. With the wire, or this coated wire, it just works great. The bobbers, they come with their own glowing sticks. You grab one, break it or crack it, and introduce it into. It started, it's daytime, so you can't really see it how fluorescent it is, but at nighttime, yes, you will see. And then you just stick it inside this tube, and the tube back to here. And there you have it. Some variations. This is 30 grams, 20 grams. This one is 15 grams. It's a different style bobber. And the variations basically have to do with if the hole on this weight is too large, it might actually go over the sleeve. So then just add one stopper, which you have seen many of these in store-bought rigs for different types of fishing. But I had to do this. For example, this one is made of plastic. The bobber here is made of plastic. So if it gets squished between this, the weight, and the wire here, I'm not sure how it's going to perform eventually, but by having this bumper here, the red little bead, definitely will protect it. So this one is 15 grams, which is half an ounce, and I also put a 3/8 weight on it. This one is the 20 grams, which is 2/3 of an ounce, and I have half an ounce weight, and this one has this is 1 ounce, and I have exactly 1 ounce weight on it. So that's it, guys. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next.